God bless you. I am Pastor Stanley Wilson, the senior pastor of the Abundant Life Christian Fellowship here in the wonderful city of San Antonio, located in the Lone Star State of Texas. I just want to share with you a few things about the characteristics of a contagious church. Oftentimes we understand that when someone has a disease or an illness, we say that they are contagious. And what that simply means is that a person can contaminate somebody else that they come into close proximity with. What we want to make sure that we do as the church and the called out believers of Jesus Christ is that we would also be contagious, that our love would be contagious. And so let me share with you a few things that I believe that the scriptures highly point out and quickly point out that are the characteristics of a contagious church. Psalms 133. We want to find out a very familiar passage of scripture, and it says, "How good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." For the church to be contagious, let me share a couple of things with you. We must be community minded. In other words, we must understand that it means something to bring community together. That means also believers as well as unbelievers. We need to be able to come together and have, as the word in Isaiah says, be able to reason together. The church has something to offer to those that are the unbelievers. And let me share with you this one more thing, that we also ought to be persons that collaborate, because Jesus would call persons out and he would let them know that they bring something to the table. God gifts us in a certain way, and as in the book of Rick Warren, he says, God doesn't waste any of our efforts, any of our life. So we must bring those things to the table. When we come to Christ, we understand that Jesus is now Lord of our life, and he wants us to make sure that when we come to this place, like in Mark chapter number 2, verse number 4, that the disciples took this man who was a paralytic. They climbed on top of the roof with this man, tore the roof off, and dropped the man down in the presence of Jesus Christ. We need to make sure that there are times, y'all, when we do whatever it takes in order to get someone who is hurting at the foot of Jesus Christ. Listen, let's become a contagious church, and let's exhibit those characteristics. I'm Pastor Stanley E. Wilson, pastor of the Abundant Life Christian Fellowship Church here in the wonderful city of San Antonio, Texas. God bless you, and we'll talk to you real soon.